in Selenium topics are like file upload. Okay, how to file upload using Selenium, and how to do that file download from the Selenium. And so taking a screenshot is very important and very crucial for our testing side. These are the we call as test evidences. Okay, what so when our test case is fail or when our test case is pass, so we have a proof to show that client or something like that. So and also debugging purpose also that take screenshots are very important for our testing standpoint. So in Selenium also there is a functionality. Selenium has a library. Within the library there is a function called take screenshot. Is an interface. It has kind of set of methods like WebDriver or the WebDriver remote drivers are classes are implemented actually. So let's see that one by one. Yeah, let's move on to the file upload. Uh, suppose yeah, let me open the file upload. Yeah. So when we usually do file upload, anyone? So generally in these days, right? So we have a file upload functionality in an e-commerce site and respect to based on our site requirement. Okay. So here I will show you this example. So now you are able to see my screen, right? Yeah. So this is a button. So where we can browse our file. So by using the plus symbol. So if user is click on this particular site, okay, what it does, just it will open the so window, the browser window. Okay, so it will open the browser window, and we have to browse our file. Suppose I want to browse kind of JPG file. So it is a JPG format file. So this site will accept the JPG. And so suppose if I see click on the browser, okay, and click it. So then automatically the screenshot will be attached here and shown to us, and the size also automatically display. If you want to edit, again that edit window will come. Okay, so these are generic functionalities. And where is that? Yeah, let me close done. Okay, done here is there. And you can start upload. So just it will show the progress bar, and it uploaded successful. If you want to delete, you can select and delete. Okay, so these are the functionalities. And also whenever we like talking with or we are working with this particular kind of upload functionality. So basically there is some kind of requirement will be there for file upload, because it based on that size of the size of the upload size, file size must be taken care by individual applications. So every application has some certain criteria to accept the file type as well. Okay, for this file we have a requirement, we can send only the JPG, PNG, and JIF files type only. And file upload will be detected after 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes in the memory location. So drag and drop files. So something like it will be. These are the basic requirement. Okay. Based on the we have to design our test cases. Okay. Yeah. This is about that kind of web point of view points. Okay. So this is like file functionality, file upload functionality, and some requirements is given. Okay, it is a kind of functional requirement. So now we supposed to automate by using Selenium. So now if the Selenium want to automate, okay, there are some kind of feasibilities. So earlier when we are started with the Selenium 1, Selenium 2, so we have a lot of problems we faced in that while uploading your files, because Selenium does not support directly. So that time we used to take a robot classes and auto it tool and Jacob API something like, because so that time so they did not came up with the send keys. So I will tell you what is the send key. So earlier we used to use a robot class. It is a Java based class. So it is a like Java based class which has a keyboard action. So and it is a auto. It is another application. So it will record the images and identify the like Windows based command, Windows based images, and it will recognize and do the action. So that is the way it will be there. Okay, but later point of time, so Selenium also identified this gap and they filled in the Selenium 2. And so what they came up for, right? So they came up with the when we want to upload any element. Okay, when we want to upload any element using Selenium, so the developer has to provide the tag called type type equal to file. Okay, so if it is a type equal to file is there in that file upload button or locator. Okay, in the locator this attribute is there, then you can directly use these are the send key format. Okay, I will show you that. If at all it is not there, okay, if it is not there, you must go with the robot class. Okay, you must go with the robot class or auto it. But nowadays in the HTML, who are using Selenium, and the developer also came know that this is a fix, a right away right fix to handle a Selenium point of view. So they are also giving the file type equal to file. Okay, so if the type equal to file only, we have to use that. Driver will find the particular locator of this particular file upload button, and we can send that key. And within the send key method, usually we'll provide that text to input type, right? So instead of that, we can provide directly file path. So this file path automatically browse it. Okay, then click on that button. So the upload button. So it will be clicked. So this is the way. It is a easy way to handle in the file upload, but it was not that much easy in the earlier Selenium 1 and Selenium 2. So later part of Selenium 3 and they were started fixing, and right now, so this is a Selenium is the best one. If at all till the developer is not setting file up type equal to file upload, you can raise a like flag to the developer team. Okay, development team has to provide a type equal to file, because our Selenium will handle directly. Okay, so if at all they're not given, so you have to go with the robot classes. But interview point of view, they will ask that how to handle file upload using robot class, auto it. Okay, so send keys. Okay, so that's what it is. And so let me explore that this particular inspect element, right? Yeah. So let me inspect it. Yeah. So now you can see that input type. Okay. So let me bring this into side view. So then you come to know easily. Yes. Now let me highlight this one. So here is the, yeah, here is the input. Okay, for this element I inspect. Okay, so the input type and type equal to file type. Okay, and file name is equal to file. So this is the one. Okay, so this is the one, the input text for that. Okay, the input text, the HTML provided by the developer. So by using the type equal to file, then we decided to use a send key method only. Okay, so let me do that, and we'll create a Java class, and we'll write the program. Go to Eclipse, Selenium project, file upload example. To create a main method, so public static void main method, and in that, so I will create a WebDriver. Okay, so WebDriver equal to Chrome driver. Okay, and import the WebDriver. Now, so driver. So we are maximizing the browser. Maximize driver. So how do we do? So driver dot manage window dot maximize driver. So thereafter we can get the site URL. So let me copy this site URL as this one. File upload. Yeah. So we have done. And so let me click on file button. So click on file button means this is the one. Add file. Click on add file button. So add file button. So for this, so what we can do, driver. Okay. So now you can see that a driver dot find element. Okay. So driver dot find element, and so I'm using a by class by selector. Okay, by selector, and this is my CSS selector. So you can use CSS selector or XPath. Okay, so let me copy this XPath. Okay, so let me copy this XPath, and whether it is correct or not, I will inspect it here. Okay, so now you can see it is the correct one. So can you tell me that if anyone how to write XPath for this? So from where it is started by seeing this one button. What is the dot? Anyone? What is the dot?
Class.
Dot, yes, dot is a class. So let's see that where is the class. So here is a class. Okay, so the span has a class, right? This span has a class, and a dot class. Okay, and dot again. This is see. You see that is so listen this one because it is one of the CSS best CSS example. So that day I did not get this one. So um, now let me copy this. Let me let me write it here better. So now I get picture a class equal to so btn and space so double quotes btn space again btn and success. Okay, success. Okay, so this is the class name. So in any HTML, the class name, if it is there is a space between the class name. Okay, if the space is not there, we need to consider the one class name. If it is a class name has a space, so this particular span tag having button is a one of the class, and there is another one, another class is also a button hyphen success. Okay, here you saw that there is a space. Okay, we have a space here. So similarly, here also we have it. So class NAV is a one of the class, and there is a space another class NAV hyphen tabs. So that kind of way we need to consider. So now, let me check. Yeah, here also we have two. So here in this site, it has many. I think. Yeah. Now you can see here it is also there. Yeah. Now here you can see. So there is a single class. Okay, this span will have a single class because there is a no spaces. Hyphen is there, but it is following by there is a no gaps. Okay, there is a no gap file upload hyphen process, which means it is a single class. So whenever we have a two classes in the sense, as between the class name, we have a spaces between the class name, then it will be separated as a this particular tag, a spam tag, has the two classes. So that is the way here. So while writing that, while writing a CSS, so dot is a class name, btn is a one of the class for that spam. Again, dot is a another class. Okay, hyphen success dot file input hyphen button file input hyphen button. Okay, so file input hyphen button. Okay, so again it is a one another class. So there are three classes for this. This is the case we have a dot followed by a dot. So file upload input hyphen also is one of the button, one of the class because it has a two spaces within the three words. So this class. So that is the case it is. Okay. Yes. Now, okay. So it is done, and we capture the proper thing, and we are clicking on that. So whenever it clicks, we have to upload. So what is the upload? Upload is so we need to provide that the file type. Okay, file type input, and it is a browser. So we are providing from browser, right? So this path is incorrect, and let me copy. And so what is the file input type? Let me copy this one. and let me inspect this as well. Okay, so this is the tag. So once we get this one, so automatically, so we will browse it. Okay, so this is a another input type. Okay, actually this input type we can browse it. Okay, so we can browse that element. So let me go and take that png format file, png format. So here it is there. So let me copy the path. Okay, how do I copy? For example, this is the name of the file. It is there in this place. Go to browser. So my username until here and downloads and the file name. File name is this one. So it is in PNG format. So let me take here, paste it. That PNG format. Okay. So it is a PNG format. Okay, one more slash. Okay, so and also I want to explain here one more thing. So in Java, okay, in Java, any path, okay, path in the sense file paths. When we are talking about file paths or when we are using about file path in Java, so we have to provide a two slashes. Okay, if you want to use this kind of forward slashes, you have to use either you can use single slash backward slash. Okay, so this is the way either you can use C colon slash. So this time user again slash. So this way only one slash, but if you want to use this kind of slash, you have to use two. So that is the way it is there in the Java. Okay, so then yeah, let me see that and running this program. Yeah, let me run this one till now. Okay, there are two functionalities we have done. Okay, one is directly we added, so it is there, and also I am clicking this specifically, so that is the case, right? And it is added here. Okay, so now it is added. Click. So we don't want to click. It will be a one-time activity while file upload. So let me do that. So let me run this one. Yeah, you see, without clicking also it will add only one single command. Okay, so this is uh, it will work internally. Okay, it will work internally and it will uh, browse and set the file by using SendKey. So if you want to user way, you can also do it, no problem. Okay, but usually we used to do this way only. So automatically set that path. So then after what we need to do, so we need to click this file, right? So let me click on the next button. So let me inspect it. Yeah. So start upload. So let me inspect this one. Yeah, it also button is there. So button has a primary button. So it will take it. So let me click this one. Driver dot find element button dot class name. Okay. So the CSS selector is button is a class space another button primary and start is another class. So these are the way. So click on. Let me see now. Yeah, it opens. Yes, you see. Done. Okay. So this is the way we can upload it. Let me delete as well. So we can click and delete, right? So without click and delete, it will perform. Yeah, it is performing. So just we can delete it. So let me browse and Can browse, delete. Yeah. So now click it. Inspecting a delete button. Okay. So inspecting a delete button. So here we can spam is a delete. So let me write this one. I auto suggestion will come right. Like see that WebDriver. So you can delete it. Yeah. So delete button. So let me write it here. Delete file button. Driver dot find element and the selector is warning for delete. It will delete. So let me run this one. Yeah. See, no error, nothing. Yeah. So no such element. No such element means so no such element. So what is mean by this one? So this is a one kind of error exception. This topic is pending as I told you, right? Java exception. So I will explain in detail, no problem. So here it is says that no such element. So which means unable to locate the element. The problem is synchronization. Okay. So let me check that whether it is synchronization or a element issue. There are two things whenever you got this kind of errors. The first one is so once you click on this button, there is a progress bar is going on. In between, there is a delay to display this particular delete button. So that is a one chance it will be there. So we need to figure out and fix our code. Okay. So let me check that first this particular button is exactly the finding the locator or not. So by inspecting that we can confirm. Okay, control F. Yes, it is not the one. Let me inspect again. Okay, so inspect the button. Where is the button? This one. Okay, so this is the one. So it took this one, right? Button class. But it is there here. So button class and class name is it took properly only. BTN is a class, BTN hyphen danger is a class, delete is a class. So even though, yeah, button warning. It is warning. No, it is a dangerous delete. This class name is incorrect. Okay, let me take this class name and I will correct it. So here is a button hyphen danger. Here it is a button hyphen warning. So that is the issue. Okay, so this is the way you can fix it. So even after it is not working, you have to put a thread dot slip. Okay, so for actually thread dot slip for only the temporary fix. Okay, so it is a temporary fix only, but we have to use synchronization concept. So let me throw the exception and yeah, let me run now. What happened? So it clicked it. Actually, it is clicked it, but it was not selected. That is the case. Okay, this button is that one. Let me do that. Browsing it, we can select this particular option as well. Checkbox. What is this locator for this checkbox? Is a input type. Input type delete. So we can take the name delete checkbox. So before deleting, check checkbox button. So driver that I will not take this term as a selector. I'll take the name. Name equal to delete. So let me do that. Yes. Okay. Now cool. Super cool. It is working fine. So after checking the checkbox only, it is done. Okay. So this is about the file upload. Okay. Let's see the file download as well. Discuss about how to file download using Selenium. Okay. So for this, so we need a one concept called browser profiling. Okay. Till now, so only we have opening the browser, but how we can do the browser profiling as well. Okay. So let's discuss this one. What is functionality of where we can use this kind of functionality we can see in the application usually. Okay. So this is the application. So it is a common one. Everybody knows. Like so, there is a WebDriver exe file, zip file, where we can download. Okay. So this is a download link in the application. And if you want to click this button, like click this first link or second link based on your operating system. So we user will click on the item and it will be download. And so commonly it will store a browser download default location. Okay. So browser download location. So whenever you click right, so whenever you click, it works. Okay. But usually, this suppose your script is for running on the particular machine. So which means your local machine. So your local download location and other download location will be vary browser to browser based on the default setting. So we want to set up a common location across our project. Okay. So my download file should be downloaded in my project directory only. Okay. So that kind of setting we can do by using browser profiling. Okay, where exactly your download will happen. Our download will be triggered and stored, something like. So let's discuss that one. And yes, so to do that, for every browser, right? Google Chrome browser, Mozilla browser. So they have their own classes. Okay, to store our browser profiling. Okay, to store our browser profiling. And also, whenever we click on this particular window, right? So whenever we click on window, some browsers will have a pop-up. Okay, some browser will have pop-up, this kind of pop-up or other kind of pop-up will come. So, but while automation, so we need to click this something like. So we don't want to do that. So for that case, so we have to some set the profiling. Okay, so how to do that? So there is a Chrome browser. We have a Chrome options. Okay, so there is a Chrome option class in Selenium Java. Okay, and so once we created this object of the class, so so everybody knows that, right? How to create an object of this class. So why we need to create an object of the class? Because this class has having a set of functions are predefined. Okay. So just we are going to call the function. So this is the option class reference now. Okay. So once the option class reference we got, so we can add our preferences. Okay. So we created a hash map. So this topic was not completed. Okay, in the Java point of view. So what exactly it is, I will tell you just to give you overview. So hash map. So we can store key value pair. Okay, it is a key and it is a value. Key value pair. So the value is simply key value pair. Student name. Okay, name of the student, something like name will be there. So that is the way it will be stored. Okay. So we need to create a map object and we are store all the preferences. All the preferences we need to store in a map as first argument or first key must be in a string format and the object format. Okay, so that is what here. What is the first preferences we are adding? Reference dot put method and download dot prompt for download is false. So what does mean? So if at all once you click this particular downloading, I don't want to display the prompt to allow the user access to download, because if manually you are doing, so you can accept it by clicking on that, but I'm providing automation, so that flag should be default at the browser level, it should be false. So there is no manual interruption, so when you click this link automatically it will be down. So that is the case, we need to set that download prompt for, okay, download dot prompt for download. So this is a browser, Chrome browser option, so we have to make this flag as a false. Okay, and set the experimental option. Okay, and this option will be set on the Chrome driver options. Okay, Chrome driver as the options. Okay, Chrome driver option. So this option, it has a set experimental option. So this is the preference, and one of the preference we are adding the preferences, something like that. Okay, so similarly for this Firefox browser also we have a one more profile, the one separate class, the one class is Firefox profile. In this also, we have to create a object of the Firefox profile. Okay. So, and we need to set that, okay, browser helper app never ask to open file. So there is a one more format. Okay. Because these browsers are individually developed by different technologies, different ways, right? So, but so that is the case. Every browser has their own way of handling cookies or browser profiles. So that is the case. It has some preferences will be vary from the browser to browser. Okay. So browser helper app never asks the opening a file and also pass that application dot out of string. So then you can set the profile. So that means it will be attached to that and the pop-up will not be open. Okay, if the pop-up is open, that is the way we need to have. Okay, so let's create a class and see that example. Sorry, not this one. Login name session create file download example. So let me copy that. Oh, file upload, right? So till here, browser, opening the browser, launching the browser, and site is different, right? Our site is this one. So just I will copy here. Paste it. Okay. So by seeing that it is very easy because these are the sample examples, but in real time, a little bit difficult only. Okay. So just I'm clicking that find that WebDriver. Okay. A link. Okay. And let me run this. It will download in our location. Okay. So we need to add a Chrome browser options as well. Okay. Let me add this Chrome browser options in there. Okay. Chrome browser, Chrome options. So it is from Selenium only, and create a hash map, create a hash map. Okay, so the hash map is having Chrome preferences, and so you see that profile pop-up is 0. Okay, so here profile default content setting pop-up is 0. Okay, let me check that actual prop we, and also you can set the default location. Okay, so so these are the things I want to tell you. Okay, where is that? One more difference. Yeah. So let me do. second time that one. So this is the one preferences. Okay, it got changed here. Profile default content setting pop-up is zero. Zero in the sense false. Okay, so now run it. Let me check. Yeah, here we need to provide the option. Let me stop this one. Options dot experimental ex- set experimental option as equal to Chrome preferences. Yeah, preferences dot Chrome preferences. Now this will be sent to our Chrome driver. So this is the way it will be attached. So let me explain you option. Okay. So please just keep an eye here. Okay. So now first option. So this is the one Chrome option, and this is the object reference. An object is created. Now we created a one map object, and we stored that we are using put method for the hash map. Key is this one, value is this one. I don't want to display the pop-up setting to be false, is zero. And so what is the reference we added? So this particular put have is hold this particular Chrome references having this particular key value pair. So now by using this option, which option this one? Chrome options. Chrome options dot set experimental option, and this is our key for this option class, Chrome option class, and we are setting this exact map value. So total map value. So we can send not only this one value, we can send multiple values. Let me show that. Okay. So it will be attached to this class level. This option is having all the data in the map format. So this will be sent to our browser profile. Whenever this browser is opened, newly browser opened, and the default settings are allocated. Default settings are mapped. So what does the for one setting? Profile default content pop-up should be false. So that is the case. Okay. So let me do that and see. Pop-up will not become and it will download successfully. Are you able to see my screen? Oh, hold on. Let me minimize it. What happened? Let me run again. Yeah, it failed. Let me check why it is failed. So it failed due to no such element, unable to locate element because of this particular Chrome zip file. Okay, the link is not presented. Why link is not presented? Inspect. Yeah, let me do in the normal browser. So let me inspect this by using latex path or whatever. Copy, use latex path. To the link text on the right, copy link text. Chrome driver hyphen zip 32 zip. Yeah, this is the one only, right? Yeah, next time we can apply this one. Yeah. So let me put some delay as well. So thread dot sleep. Oh, yeah, it is opening now. Yeah, yeah. Now it clicked it. So the Chrome driver 32 Windows 32 is downloaded successfully. Okay, so because of delay only, so it is working fine. So now let me check this one. And so where it is downloaded, it is downloaded in our default user download location. But I want to some specific location. Okay, and I want to verify that as well as per the automation standpoint whether it is downloaded or not. So we need to add a location here. So that is what it is. Okay. So now you can see that Chrome profile put method. Okay, download default directory. Okay, download default directory. For this system is my name with the download, right? It is a download. But I want to specific location. So in this particular project, okay, I will create a one folder. Okay. So the folder name is download file. Okay. Download location. Download downloads. Now where is this one? So it is there in the user Selenium project. Let me copy this one and paste it. Okay, so now in this particular folder, right now we do not have any files. So after running this one, automatically downloads. So for download, existing is default location. So now we are specifically mentioned that it is not a download default directory. I'm overriding my own path. So that is the place you need to download. So that is what it is telling that Chrome driver. So we added a one preferences. Okay, in the Chrome option. So the Chrome driver will be set to the profiling and it will download the respective mentioned download location. So that is a very important. Okay, now you can see. Yeah. Now first I will check in our download location. So it is a normal file only. Okay. So now let me go here and check in the project location. So now you see Chrome driver hyphen 32. Okay. So now let me download this Mac ones. Okay, Mac one. Let me check. So what is that link? Right? We need to take the link text. So here I'm overriding, and this particular Chrome driver Mac 32, sorry 64-bit, is not existing my download location. Okay, it is not existing my default download location. Linux is there, but Mac is not there. Okay, so it will not come at all, but I'm telling you, it will be not there. Okay, so let me run and see that the Chrome driver Mac 64 zip will be downloaded in the preferred location. The preferred location is project under the download location. Yeah, it is downloading. Yes. Okay. And one more thing I want to tell you. So this is a okay. So wherever you download functionality is there in your project, entire project. So this is a common step, right? So I want to make this common step as a one reusable function. So we talk about the functions, right? Okay, we had about discussion lot of functions, right? So can you tell me that what is how to create a function and how to make this reusable function? Okay, reusable functions, reusable function. Let me write how to create a reusable function. Okay, so reusable function. Okay, so let me tell you the conditions. First condition. So the first condition is your function name. Okay, function name should be
Public.
proper. Yes, proper with the specific. Okay, specific to the name. By saying that, we come to know. Okay, it is a download method. Okay, so prepare a function name. Function name should be unique, identify, and also it is a public, and sometime it may be a static. Okay, okay, and and your yeah, return type will be void, whatever download, or we can add anything. One more thing is parameter of the function. Okay, parameter of the function. Okay, so those are the very important. So parameters of the function is very important. Okay, so let me do that. So suppose if we create a file, public method, void, I'm keeping as a void. Okay, so file download. It is already given. Okay, file download. Okay, so file download is my file name. Sorry, my method name. So we need to pass a URL. Okay, so you need to pass a URL and file name. File name also we can pass, or we can pass a file name. Why it required for this example? The link text is file name. So that is the case. So instead of we can say locator as well. Okay, let me first write it file download. Okay, this is the entire logic. Okay, so now here is a locator. I can tell you a locator, file name or locator. So URL must be there. Okay, URL must be there. Which site you want to download, and locator must be there. Okay, so these two are dynamic. Other than that, everything is same. So as your preferences, it is a common place. All the files will be downloaded in this location, and so this logic will be different. Which logic will be different? Which logic is different? So one more point here. So I want to create. Okay, I want to create a launch boost. Okay, browser launch. Okay, browser launch method, and I want to return the WebDriver. Okay, so please be careful. So this is a kind of um, new one for you. So creating a method. Still now I did not explain it. So now these are the methods. Okay, so I want to launch a browser, which means browser instance. So what are the browser instance here? Till here, till till here, totally browser options. Totally browser options. What is done? So we can pass a URL as well here, string URL. Okay, I'm externalizing the thing. So it will work for only the particular site. Now we can externalize for other sites also. So that is a URL, and we are launching as a URL here. And also, and so here we can pass driver, WebDriver object. Why we need to pass the WebDriver object? So one more thing I want to tell you here. So not only string arguments in the method, we can also pass the objects. So here a WebDriver object is created. Where is that WebDriver object is created? 24th line. Okay. And what is the reference? Small driver. So this need to be there in the my next method, because here we are using driver dot find element. Okay, so tomorrow, so right now I'm using within the class level exchanging my driver instant. So this concept is called as a exchanging methods of driver objects. Okay, in the bigger picture, if you have a project, so we have many classes. We need to share, or we need to pass our driver object one class to another class, because so if you are writing some test cases or some kind of identifying web elements with respect to the pages, but our browser instance is one only, because we need to run first page navigation to second page navigation, second page navigation to third page navigation. So all the execution will be driven in a single instance. Okay, so which means we need to maintain a single browser instance throughout the instance. Then we need to pass as a constructor. Within the constructor, we need to pass as a driver object. Driver object. So this is the case. Yeah. Okay. So what is missing here? Anyone? So it's showing error. Please see the code and let me know. This is the method which right now we have created. There is a one missing item.
We need to add the another one.
Close brace.
Close brace.
Yeah.
That red color is highlighting there.
Class one.
Okay. So first, first answer is brace is closed. Okay, close brace. Okay. Anyone? And so it is wrong. Think this way. Okay. Method structure. Think that method structure. So what is the method definition? Read the 16th line. Catch the issue. Line number 16. Whoever read this one, you come to know. Exact method definition.
Return.
Yes, correct. Because so here we are expecting WebDriver. Okay, it is not a wide. So it is a one WebDriver instance object. So where is a WebDriver object is created? Here. So what is the reference? Small driver. So that small driver should be returned. So that is a catch. Okay, so I want to return. Yes, perfect. So now I'm deleting this below code. And I'm making a static method. Okay, and one more instance method. So I'll tell you the two differences here. So now one more point I'm raising here and I'm clarifying now for you. So this is my static method. How I tell you? How I know the static method? So before the method, it is a static keyword. Okay, and so here we have a return type, and my this method does not have return type, and also it is a non-static. How I can say non-static? How I can say non-static? It does not have static keyword. Okay, specifically if you specify the static keyword, then it is a static method. So other than that, it is a non-static. Okay, it is a static method. Okay, it is a non-static method. It is a non-static method. Okay, so non-static method required to create an object and access. Okay, so required to create a, okay, it must required, okay, it must required to create a class object, then call it, then call it. Okay, so what is a static? So not require the class object or class instance. Okay, no class instance, but we can directly call, okay, class name class name dot method name. This is a sentence, method name, and here we need to create a object. Suppose the class is file download example, and fe or fd equal to new file download example constructor. By using this object reference fdf file download example dot file upload dot sorry, file download, right? File download is a method. Okay, so in your project, in real-time projects, so these two methods will be exist differently. Static methods are there, non-static methods are there. You have to identify yourself by using of the keyword. Okay, so there is a fundamental rule I'm telling you. So whenever you have a method, the method definition should be triggered. You need to check this way. Okay, public. Okay, public is a method. Whether it is a private is a method or something like. Okay, and followed by any static, non-static, a return type, method name, method parameters. Okay, yes. So let me clear it. Now, first method I want to call that my first method is browser. Okay, call browser launch method. So by using okay, so by using let me call my class name. So file download example. Okay, dot dot you see browser launch, and this is the my site. So what is the site? Our site. This one. Let me override this one. Yeah. So this is my site. So now we are launching the particular URL. So I'm passing the URL from here. So it is a static method. Okay, it is a static method. So we call by called by okay calling by class name. Okay. So next method. So suppose if I call same thing. Okay. Let me use this file download example, and you see that there is a file download method is not at all issue because it is a non-static method. So for non-static method we have to create a file download example of new file download example. This is object creation and file download example. Okay, it is a small file download. Okay, so or either I can put that shortcut fdf. Okay, fdf dot file download. Now you can see that. So this file download method is required driver instance and also a locator. Okay, locator, right? So where is the driver instance? So just it is there in the driver instance, and this method is returning. This browser launch method is returning a WebDriver instance, but we are not at all catch it. So we need to catch it. So how do we catch? So first we need to initialize as a null. Okay. So driver equal to small driver. Okay, it is null initially. So after calling this particular my browser web drive browser launch method, so it is definitely it is between the driver. So we catch it. Okay. Initially, when you start the main method, WebDriver small driver is a null. WebDriver small driver is a null. So after that, I will show you that also in debug point of view. So after that, once we execute this particular browser, it launch the browser, okay, and maximized it, and driver object is returned, and we got the driver instance. Now we have a driver instance and the name of the file, the name of the file, okay, the name of the file. So this particular file download method is a non-static method, which requires the first parameter the driver instance, and second parameter is a locator. So we use the locator in the link text for downloading, clicking the particular link. Okay, link for download. So now let's see that I'll run in debug mode. So I'll stop these two places. Okay, yeah. So whenever it comes here and execute it, so driver object is null. Let me show you that first. And you can see that one by one, I'll run in debug mode. Okay. So debugger, everybody knows, right? You can mark these places as a break buttons. Okay. Okay. Click on this one, automatically it will be clicked it, and it mark as a breakpoints. Whenever it mark as a breakpoint, so it will open a debug here, and these are the options that will be displayed. Step over, step into, okay, step out, and this is a like a resume, stop, and enter task, pass our execution, stop our execution, something like. So now let's see. So step over this particular step of the line. Yes. Now you can see what is the driver object. It is null. It is also showing that. Okay. So now here also you can see null because it is the particular assignment method is not executed. Okay. Sorry. Now, now I want to go into this particular method. So that is the case. If you want, there is a method you want to go inside. You have to use step into. Yes, step into. Now, so what is the option object? So it is also not instantiated. And which URL is it is passing? So this is the URL from where we pass this one. It came here. Now step over. Now step over. Yeah. Now browser object is created. You see that? So we cannot read the the coding object format. So some machine level it will be there. Okay. So object, suppose this class has any methods, those will be displayed. Okay. Now again we are creating a hash map. Okay. Hash map references, and you can see that what are the hash map values are added. So there are two maps. Map size is hash map size is two. First parameter is profile default content setting pop-up is zero. Let me see that. Yes, it is a key profile default underscore content underscore setting dot pop-up and value equal to zero. Similarly, the second one is a download default directory location. So download default directory location equal to value is equal to the path of the location. Okay, and we are setting to the option to the Chrome option. So we are while launching this particular Chrome driver instance, we are passing our options, and this Chrome options will have. So these are the map, and this map will contain key value pair something. Okay, so all the instances, browser locations, capabilities will be there. Okay, so now it lands the browser. Okay, it lands the browser and it is in minimize mode. So I want to maximize. Okay, step over. Okay, so till now, just a step over only, not at all loaded any website. So the next line is driver.get of URL. So this is a URL. So we pass from the external of main method here. So whenever this method is called, so this URL will be passed here, and this is a placeholder for this, and now it will be launched. Okay, so now see that it is launched. Now we are returning our driver. Okay, same instance, same driver instance. This is the driver instance. The small driver in the sense, this is the one. Okay, now see where we are. So just we are returning the particular line to the driver. So this same instance will be, so this instance will be returned to the next level. So step over and step over. Yeah. Now it came back. Now you can mouse over. So till it is driver is not assigned. After this line of execution, then now you can see that driver equal to Chrome driver on Windows, Chrome on Windows, and this is the object value. This is our object value. Now you can see that these are the capabilities of the browser. Okay, these are the capabilities. Size of the browser, browser name, browser versions. So cookies also there. So for this instance, what are the things are there? It will be there. Okay. So you see that Chrome options, Google colon Chrome options. So we have a one map hash map. We said that right. So this is the Chrome option. So in the Chrome options, we have a values. What are the values we send? It will be there. Okay. So if at all any practice is required and anything and platform, so you can change that. Override also, we can do some overriding also of this. Okay, so now we are calling next level. So driver. Okay, now we are creating object of this particular class because we are going to call file download, and we need to pass the file download WebDriver here. Okay, suppose, okay, let me first casually run this one, and so step over and step over. So it is done successful and it is downloaded as well. Okay, so now you can refresh it. It is triggered here and resume our execution. Okay, suppose, so I will stop this particular. Okay, I will stop this particular line. So what does mean? So what is mean by this line of line? If I stop this, not executing this line, so this launch browser, which will create a browser instance and also launch the browser. Okay, and browser instance is initially it is null, and actual browser instance will be after creation of the driver instance. It will be assigned. Okay, but we stopped it intentionally. Okay, and we are running this only file download. Okay, so here it will come and check that whether it will what will happen. So let's see. So I'll run in debug mode as well. Okay, so for here also. Okay, this is a common error. So whenever you working with your framework, sometime driver dot close is happened. So which means driver is closed it. Okay, the instance is not there, but you are referring next level instance a blank. Okay, now it is a null. Okay, so we are not at all using now, and so we are passing as a null driver. Okay, so we are passing as a null driver. Now we are checking that there is a no page actually, but we are passing that null object null dot. Okay, null dot what we are saying, null dot driver find dot element of locator. Okay, so how do we find it? Driver itself is null. Okay, but you are going to call that driver dot find element. So there is a no driver, but you are explicitly asking that find my element by using my locator. Okay, that is the case. What it will give that answer is exception in thread, null pointer exception cannot invoke your driver element. Okay, driver find that element because driver is null. Okay, there is a no browser. How do I go and find your find element? Right. So that is the case. Okay. So one more way I'll tell you. So driver instance is occurred. Now, while doing multiple exercises or multiple like tabs or browsers, so generally we what we do is we'll close the browser instance. Okay. Till now browser is there. We can close the browser instance. Okay. So let me cancel this one. Okay. Now let me check this out. So this time browser is open, but we closed it. After closing, what will happen? Let's see. So let me, I will stop here only directly. So these are the common exceptions. Okay, you have to debug yourself, right? So okay. Let me resume it. Yeah, launch the browser, maximize the browser. Yes. Now you can see browser is also closed. Okay, so now what is the browser instance? Still there. I'm not sure here. Now browser instance is there. How? Yeah, invalid session. Maybe due to this, these are the open state. These are the open by earlier Selenium Java. Let me check. Or that session is closed. Yeah, that is also one good reason. So we close the session right before sending the driver. That session is closed. It is telling that. Okay. So even the driver object is there, but closed in the sense close quit example. This is the right example. Close. What is the difference between the close and quit? Okay. So close in the sense, yeah, it says that connection reset, socket exception cannot, connection reset is done. Okay. Yes. The session ID is browser instance is closed. So unable to trigger your find driver find element. Let me do the quit as well. Quit in the sense all the instance will be closed. How many instances are there? Those many instances will be closed. Yeah. Yes. You see that now session ID is null. WebDriver after calling quit. Okay, you're after calling quit, you're asking driver dot find element. So that is the case. You're not able to proceed. Okay, so you have to. This is generic error, common mistake usually do in our file exchange. Like one page to another page, sometimes the driver object will be there. So we need to check this way. Okay, clear. So now the next one is very important one. Take a screenshot. So let me go to this documentation. Hmm, where is the take screenshot? Let me open. Yeah. So yeah, take screenshot. So generally, so when we took the screenshots, so there are some common error. Our element is not found. Okay, our test case is failed. So for the evidence, or some UI screen is changed and we are existing script is running. The one object is location is changed, the screen is changed. So that is the case we used to use this take screenshot. Okay, so the take screenshot is a interface. Let me show you in a Java point of view. API Selenium doc. Selenium doc. Okay, no, this one, yeah. So now you can see it is an interface. Take screenshot is a interface. Okay, take screenshot is a interface in Selenium org OpenQA Selenium location. So they created a one take screenshot is a interface, and this interface, okay, this interface implemented by all our browser classes. Okay, so all are the browser classes. So now what methods we have? Okay, and the common questions of also I'll explain here. Okay, so now there is a one only one method is there. The method is get a screenshot as. Okay, there is a one unimplement method. All the browser classes are implemented. Get a screenshot as and out output type. Okay, output type is a one more class and target location, a target file. Okay, so this is the output type is another class, another interface. Sorry, another interface, and it is a type. Team in the sense it is generic type, not only string type. Okay, not only string type, not only integer type. Okay, and it see you see that there are some kind of uh, formats which will accept. Okay, what are the format here? You see base 64. Okay, your screenshot output will come in the base 64 bytes and file format. Okay, file format, file type. So these are the outcome that we need to pass in the taking screenshot. So what is the method? Driver get screenshot and we need to pass your base 64 format or file format or like bytes format. Okay, what is a byte format? Raw byte 010 something like base 64. There is some machine level kind of format. So file format is actually our Windows file format or Mac file format. So that is the way it will be taken. So to do that, what exactly we need to write? Okay, so there is a one kind of way we need to write because it is a it is a the interface, right? It is an interface. So what we need to do is we need to attach our driver. Okay, yeah. Please listen carefully. This is a this code, this two line of code, you need to remember. Okay, you need to remember. Remember in the sense, how to take a screenshot in the interview question. So you have to write this one. Okay. So then they come to know and they will ask the question. So here asking question, they want to write a statement. Okay, because it is not a driver screenshot, right? It's a different way to implement. So that is the case. So now you see that take screenshot is the interface. It is a reference name, and you see that there is a one more. There is a no object here, no new command, no new keyword, right? Because it is an interface. Interface we cannot create any object. So what we are doing is take screenshot is the interface. We are attaching our driver. How do we attach? This is the way we can attach. So once you attach it, right? So by using this reference of object, okay, we are calling a get screenshot method, and we are specifying the output type file, and we are storing the file, file resources. Okay, file resources. A file is a object. One more file is object. Okay, so we are casting. So this is a very important how to cast any object in Java. So what we need to do is we need to provide the casting interface name and the instance of driver. So we are casting our driver as like this. Here is the screen interface of take screenshot, and we are using the get screenshot as a method. And output type will ask that what are the output type formats will accept Selenium base 64 byte and file type. Okay, so base 64 file type. Now and save. We need to save the screenshot. So just we need to provide the location. Okay, and the string format, and we can copy. Okay, there is a one more method. File handler dot copy source, and we need to create a new file. Okay, and provide the destination. It will be stored. Okay, it will be stored. So this is the way we need to handle. Okay, file handler dot copy the file. So how many? So what happened? Let's see that outcome. So we ran that one, right? Yeah. So unable to find the element after calling it as quit. Okay, sorry. So we did not uncommented that quit command. So that is the one. So our last example, right? So we how to quit it. Okay, we stopped it now. So let me run this one, and this time we will see error screenshot in this location. Which location? SRC download PNG format. What is the format? Our format is .png. So let me run this one, and we can see the outcome.
Can you record?
Yeah, I think it is recording.
It's recording.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Yes, it is down. It is downloaded, and let's see the. Oh, what happened again? Unable to locate a locator. Mhm. Mm. There is a thread dot sleep. We need to keep thread dot sleep. Yeah. Now run it. This time it will take the screenshot. Yeah, while downloading. Yes. And also screenshot as trigger, and you can see the screenshot, error screenshot. Okay. So now let me open this screenshot, and based on the Explorer, and this is my location. Now click on this one PNG, and you can see that the page, the total page it took, right? And okay. So now if I run again, okay. So now there is a one catch here. So if I run again, okay, my file name is same. Okay. So that time it will override. Okay. So my file is override, but I want to keep my like whenever I run this execution multiple times. So even though I have to make my screenshot individual based on the runs. So for that, what we need to do is we need to change our file name dynamic. Okay. So to do that, what we need to do is I'll tell you here. There are some kind of Okay, it is not there here. Yeah, here. So we need to additional consideration in taking screenshot. Okay, dynamic file name. So how do you do that? So avoiding overriding, you have to use the file name as dynamic. Okay, how do you do that? We need to provide a system.current timestamp in milliseconds. So whenever you execute your screenshot underscore, okay, your file name underscore, it will append that system.current timestamp in millisecond and .png format. Okay, so this is the one I will add it. So now screenshot dot file name. So I'll copy this one as a screenshot underscore one, and I'll pass this file name here. So every run, it will consider as a new because of new file name, because of we are adding a current system miles, current time milliseconds. So it will get this my current system, current while execution time. What is the time in milliseconds? It will be appended. Now you can see that. Okay. Yes. Now you see there is a screenshot is up. Okay. 17. Okay. Some format time in milliseconds. So let me run again. One more screenshot. It will not override this time because our file name is dynamic. Our file name is dynamic. Okay. Yes. Yeah. One more screenshot and timestamping change. So let me check the last point. Yeah. So we want to take a screenshot. This is a new enhancement. Okay. Specific element screenshot. Okay. You want to take a specific element screenshot. Okay. So how do you do that? So what we need to do is we need to element, right? Which element you want to take a screenshot. So there is a element that get screenshot. Okay. This feature is in a Selenium, I think Selenium 4. It was introduced. Okay. So not total page. So we want only this particular Chrome driver 32 web. So before going to click that particular one, I want that one. So what we need to do is we need to yeah. So I want to call here this one. So before clicking, I will check. So I want to take the web element. Okay, web element, and this is a link equal to, and I don't want to click. First, I will take a screenshot. Okay, so now what I can do, I will call this take screenshot method. Let me check this one will be useful or not. Okay, element dot get screenshot. Okay, so element dot get screenshot in the sense so we have to override. Okay, so let me inside that I will add this code, entire code for this as of now. Take screenshot. So this whole method will be there here. One second, please. So now element dot link dot get get screenshot. It's not required. Yeah. So there is a direct method is given. Get screenshot outcome. So what is outcome file type? Okay, it requires a output file type. Output file type, and you want to store in a separate location. So I want to separate location this one. So SRC and what is SRC here? Yeah. So src, this one, right, is not required. So just to copy the new file. Okay, and the file name is element. Okay, element dot. Okay, so within the double quotation file name, right? File name I will keep in double quotation. So element, link element. Let me check file handle screenshot, element screenshot. Okay, this object is not created here. Let me create this object. So this element is link, a link dot screenshot and copy handler add through exception, and the location is, this is my location. So user location, so user location slash, that's all. Okay, so yeah. So this is the way it will be. Now after we need to perform a click action. So after taking that screenshot only, I'm performing the action. So now we want to make it dynamic also, we can make it, but let's see that first. Okay, so what we have done, so this is below one is enter taking a screenshot. Now only the particular locator, so that WebDriver locator, the link only. So you want to take a link of web element screenshot, so that we need to get the web element as a link, and we will tell that and, get screenshot as a file for this web element, and take a copy and store in this location. Then after you can click it. So this will not take entire screenshot, only the element screenshot. Okay, what is this now again? Okay, file name got changed. File name. File download, file download. So locator. What else wrong here? So let me check. Okay, so here is the exception related. Add to exception. Okay, interrupt exception, we need to throw it. That exception topic is pending, so I will create the video and I will send you. So I will post you. Please watch that one. It is very important in this standpoint, and the concept wise your text execution, do smooth execution. So we require to catch that exceptions. Okay, so it was, I think it was taken. Let's see that. So what is the file name? My file name of this one is error underscore screenshot. So where is the error underscore screenshot? Yeah, so this is the one. Okay, let me open in Explorer. So this is the one, and you see that only that link, particular element screenshot. Okay, particular element screenshot. Okay, yeah. So this is the way you can explore the things. You will come to know. Okay, so that's all about the today's session. So I will stop here, so we can continue the next weekend. And I'm going to start the project structure and how we are going to implement. Okay, I will explain all the details. From here onwards, you have to work yourself as well to creating the projects. Okay.